everyone. This is Ian Miller,
What's going on, guys? It's Andrew.
and welcome back to another episode of Media Talk with Mel and Smith. Tonight, we're actually going to do a review of a Broadway comedy that we saw, what was it, just 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. It was playing at the Hudson Theater, and it's called All In. Now, I say was because they just had the final performance on February 16th, and I got to tell you, it was quite a show, and we want to congratulate the casting crew of All In at Hudson Theater.
Yeah. I agree. The whole cast did a great job. So, job well done to all the cast members. We will discuss the cast members in a minute. But yeah, no, they did a great job. It was better than what I thought it was going to be. So funny. Lin-Manuel Miranda is hilarious.
Oh
So
my God.
he did a tremendous job.
He was fantastic just from beginning, middle, and end, especially when he opens up the thing saying, "Guy walks into a bar." You already know it's going to be a funny joke.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, with that and all this, they did a bunch of skits, which we will also go over, the title of those and everything. But yeah, it ran for 10 weeks. They did a tremendous job those whole 10 weeks. So congratulations, guys. You all did a great job.
Absolutely. Definitely going to miss the show. It was a big hit, especially on the Hudson Theater. And again, the Hudson Theater is a well organized theater. I mean, really, the seats alone are fantastic. I mean, you have to understand, you have to really appreciate the leg room that you have in
Yeah.
these seat in Broadway theaters because some of them are very cramped. I'm not going to name specifics, but some
Yeah.
theaters have very cramped seats, but thankfully not the Hudson Theater. They're very well spaced and really helps with the knees, especially when you're getting older.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you said it. We won't go over the specific places that don't. But
Yeah, yeah.
um,
That's between us. That's just between us.
that's yes. But no, they organize it very well. The leg space is great, like you said. Just the whole atmosphere of the Hudson Theater is great. Even inside the bowl is, really
Yeah,
great. I mean, we told you guys on here when we saw Once Upon a Mattress, that the theater was, it was, what was it? The theater was really, really nice, really, just really well done. The sets and everything. It was really great.
yeah. The staff, my God, they're very
Mhm.
helpful.
Yes, the staff. Shout out to the ushers and everything, and the concessions and everybody. They're doing a tremendous job.
Absolutely. Uh, the few that we had in the balcony was pretty good as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and we will give our thanks also to our good friend Andrew, who also was in the balcony with us, who
Yeah,
who worked it. So thanks, feller.
yeah. He's professional all the way around, so that's fantastic. It was very weird to see him, in his habitat, working.
Yeah,
But God,
yeah.
he's very good at his job.
Oh no, 100%. He does a tremendous job. You know, it's weird seeing him in his work environment. That we're not so used to. But yeah, no, he does a great job. He's a good asset to the Hudson Theater. So great job.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Okay, on to the show. Yeah, so as my very good friend here said that one of the stars of the show was obviously the star of Hamilton.
Yes, which was Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah, and as you said, Lynn was fantastic, but he's not the only one. We also had Tim Meadows,
Mm-hmm.
also from Saturday Night Live,
Mm-hmm. We had
and of course David Cross.
yep, John Mulaney.
Yeah,
Um, You had Renee Elise Goldsberry, who also was from Hamilton.
That's right. Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon, who a lot of you should know.
If you ever watched The Tonight Show or Saturday Night Live, you should know.
Started his career on SNL. So,
Yeah.
Richard Kind.
You know, I'm a very well-known character actor.
Mm-hmm. Fred Armisen, also from SNL.
Yeah, you got a lot of SNL people, but it's hard not to imagine because Lauren Michaels, the executive producer of Saturday Night Live, produced this.
Yeah. No, that was actually when I saw the playbill, I was like, I didn't even realize Lauren Michaels produced this. I think I forgot, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then there was David Cross. Did you say David Cross?
I did say David Cross, but
You did
those
say David Cross.
who watched Mr. Show or Arrested Development,
Yeah.
you know who we're talking about.
Yes.
Let's see. Do we forget anything else?
Yeah, there was also 80 Bryant, you
Okay.
said? Yeah, and so I apologize if I'm pronouncing this wrong. Annalay Ashford.
Oh, yeah. She was in the performance we actually saw.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, we saw the one with Annalay Ashford, Tim Meadows, and David Cross.
Yeah. Very funny people.
Oh, very funny. All of them.
Okay, so on to the play. Now, there are musical interludes in there,
Mm-hmm.
and they're done by a very, very well organized and well known band. The Bangsons. I hope I pronounced that right. I apologize if I'm not. And they're actually a real husband and wife duo,
Mm-hmm.
and they were fantastic.
Oh yeah, the band was. They did a really great job. Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, as we talked about, the all in is about a series of skits,
Mm-hmm.
and the actors really just come on the stage and just read the skits. Obviously, narrating some stories and also just playing the characters in these skits. There was definitely a couple of them we really enjoyed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Obviously, as my friend said earlier, it led off with Lin-Manuel Miranda going into guy walks into a bar. And then there was dog misconnections.
Yeah. Then there was the pirates.
Yep, the pirates one. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Then there was one that was our personal favorite. It was a big one. It's called The Big Nap.
Yes.
It was pretty much a noir story, a detective story with babies. It was told from a baby's perspective. And I'm not talking about 3-year-olds. I'm talking about like 1 or 2-year-olds.
Oof. Yes.
And it was hysterical.
It was so hilarious, just this well, I mean, the play did end. Hopefully you all saw it. But it's just funny how this actually baby was trying to figure out the case of the missing what was it? Teddy bear? Or it's missing
I think it was a unicorn doll.
unicorn. Yes, unicorn doll. Yes. Oh my God, it was so funny with you saw Lin-Manuel Miranda do that part, and you could actually see like he actually has the eye for that detective noir thing,
Yeah, I was actually there was a couple of times I was, closing my eyes and listening to the parts being played out because I was like, "Oh, this would make a great audio drama."
Oh yes,
With the audience laughing and all that, I was like, "Oh man."
No,
Because that's the thing. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Even though they were projecting images in the background, which
Mhm.
was very clever, you could really just listen to it, and just imagine everything that's happening. But that was definitely our one of our favorite ones. Uh, the another favorite one was, um, a talent agent who's convincing the entity known as Death to be his new client.
Yeah, that's actually what the skit was called, New Client.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, it was it was crazy, you know. And David Cross is playing Death,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and even though they're saying down that they're staging everything pretty good, you know, pretty well,
Mm-hmm.
especially with certain lighting, especially Death, you know, has a certain light, you know, thing, certain entrance. Smoke
Yeah.
comes in, even though David's still sitting down. Smoke is coming in. He's got the red light on him, saying he's pretty much he's Death. And he's got this voice modulation, which is freaky, makes
Oh
his
my
voice a
god.
bit deeper. Again, he's Death. You know, he's got to have a big, deep voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the story was, you know, this 80-something-year-old talent agent, you know, he's caring for his sick wife, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Death has come to take him, and as to really buy himself more time with his wife, Death comes, the guy, the talent agent comes up with, you know, there's something, you're good. Have you thought about Korean movies? And Death's like, well, not really. I acted, you know, on a play once. Really? You did? Because I could see that, you know, you could be good. In fact, I'm not even, I don't normally do this. I don't normally do this, but Martin Scorsese is looking for someone. I think you might be it. Scorsese, I mean, come on, Scorsese. I'd be interested, but yeah, let me give you my card. All right, let's actually, you know, let's actually set something up. You know, just for a meeting. Well, I don't know. No, no, come on, come on, come on. Let me sign you to my agency. Where do you think so? Yeah, yeah. All right. Signs of Death, and Death forgets about taking him because he's thinking he's gonna get, you know, if he was Scorsese. Maybe
Gonna
he
get
did. I don't know.
maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't
Yeah,
know. But the way it all played out was, was so hilarious. It was so funny.
yeah. And of course, you have the last one where a young woman is talking about how the grandparents met.
Mm-hmm.
And this takes place way in the future.
Yeah.
Who apparently is very obsessed with Spider Man. That was a big thing. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I respect that. I respect that. But you're kind of missing the interesting part about how your grandparents met. And that's the thing about each of the skits. They talk about different forms of love in very hilarious ways.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely perfect ideal for obviously February being Valentine's Day
Okay.
month.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure there's a big hit on Valentine's Day.
Oh, I'm sure.
Bunch of couples just going in the Hudson Theater, seeing all in, you know.
Date night. Why not? I mean,
Yeah. What was interesting about this production, even though it was during the 10 weeks, they changed different cast members
right.
so they could give new perspectives. I think, you know, new
Yeah.
ways new interpretations of each of the stories.
Yeah. Like to get their to get a new feeling of how each actor, performed the role in each skits. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
that was um yeah, that would that's actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah,
Just get a good feeling of it, with each actor. I mean, we only know like the performances that we saw, but I'm sure like the other actors did extremely well in all the other weeks.
yeah. I heard Jimmy Fallon did pretty well, especially his Broadway debut. And I'm
Yeah,
like, that's a fantastic thing because not everyone does well with sometimes with their debut on Broadway the first time around. Some people get very nervous because they're not
mhm,
used to that. But again, you, you, you hear Jimmy Fallon, you think, okay, Saturday Night Live. He's been in front of an audience, a live audience. The Tonight Show, again, in front of a live audience. But
Yeah.
the difference between those is that obviously it's very taped and it's taped live.
Hmm.
This is on an actual Broadway stage, so
Yeah, I mean yeah, it is taped live. I mean, it is taped earlier in the day.
yeah, the
Obviously,
Tonight Show, not Saturday Night Live.
not
That actually is live.
yes, that is live. Yes, the Tonight Show is taped earlier for obvious reasons, but yes, when he was on, when these actors are on Saturday Night Live, it's always live. So they're pretty familiar with interacting with the fans and talking and acting funny and stuff like that. So they're pretty used to it. But um, given the fact like that it was in fact Jimmy Fallon's Broadway debut, I mean that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, the other writers that we talked about, they've done stand up, in front of a live audience.
Mhm.
Obviously, John Mahoney has actually done several stand up acts.
Mhm.
So he's got this in the bag. He's no problem. Richard
Yeah.
Kinda as a Broadway background, so he's done different live audience as well,
Mhm.
not just a television actor. So you have couple of Broadway heavy hitters in
Mhm.
here.
I mean, you have Hank Azaria.
Yeah,
Um, I think that was Hank Azaria was the final cast member in the last week or so.
yeah,
Um, which you all know Hank Azaria does, voice work, for The Simpsons and stuff like that. So
yeah. Chief Wiggum, Mo.
yeah.
Loved it. I love him as Mo. Especially when Bart is actually doing the phone pranks.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I love that one. Yeah.
Hey everyone, I pay freely.
Is
And
there?
I'm like, listen, you psycho kid, I'm gonna find you all night. And I cracked up hysterical laughing because Frank Astaire is very funny. He's very funny.
Is there a leaky bum? Is there a leaky bum in here?
Uh, no, but this
Yeah,
this was a fun show.
it
It was
really
a very
was.
fun show, and we need a good laugh. We need a good laugh,
Yes.
us personally, because the last two shows they're very good shows, but they were dark. So it's
Yeah.
nice to kind of break up and say, okay, we need a laugh now because this is depressing. They're very good shows. Don't get us wrong; they're very good shows, but we just need a break.
No, definitely. They were very good shows, but um, we kind of needed that humor, kind of needed that light, you know, like that light act comedic show. So I'm really glad we saw this show.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like we said, had a very successful run. We're very happy with that.
Hmm.
Congratulations, guys. But they're
Yes.
not quite done yet, though, as I understand.
Yeah. As far as we know right now, we were told by good friend, our good friend Andrew,
Yeah.
um, that there will now be exit all in, enter all out. So
Yes.
they are now doing a Broadway show called All Out. Um, the cast and the theater has not been named yet. We're not sure about that. But yeah, what are your thoughts on now being all out?
Well, where's the thing? All I know is about love. Different
Mhm.
examples of love. So what's all out? I hope it's not breakups.
I
Because I
really
tell
hope
you,
I really hope not.
yeah, because I don't think people are ready for a show about breakups. No.
No.
Especially for you single people out there. I know who you
Yeah.
are. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know who you are. Obviously, I don't know who you are, but I think it would be kind of I'm pretty sure there's funny breakup stories. I'm pretty sure there are.
Hmm.
Um, I have a couple. I mean, if they want me to go write them down for them, I mean, I can certainly do that.
I mean, we could both collaborate together and
Oh
share
yeah,
on our breakup stories. I mean,
just pitch it to them. Say,
yeah,
yeah, we were dumped by crazy women. Just saying. That's right.
yeah,
That's right. That's right. That's right, ladies. We're still single.
yeah. Um,
Yeah, didn't mean to put you on the spot there. Sorry.
no, it's all good. It's all good. Um, let's hope it's not a breakout show.
Yeah.
Break up show. Sorry.
Yes.
Um, so I'm very curious on what the story will be for this Broadway show and the cast. So when we get more information on that, we will keep you guys updated.
Yeah, absolutely. But good luck to them. Yeah, the
Hmm.
producers. Hope
Yes.
it's a smash hit like this was.
Hmm.
And we can't wait to hear from you.
Yes, definitely. So again, congrats to the crew, congrats to the staff, the actors who did a tremendous job, Broadway Theater for hosting the show. So great job all around. So congratulations, guys.
Yeah. Now, obviously, you're probably wondering what's next for us. Well,
Yes.
since we're not going to see a show for a month, at least until next month,
Mm-hmm.
that's going to be Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
So that's going to be very interesting. Even though I did see the show, but it's going to be interesting to see it again with a different perspective. I
Mm-hmm.
also have my friend see it as well. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. It's gonna be my first time seeing it, so hopefully it should be a good show. From what I've heard.
Yeah. But
um,
before that, we're you going to do some movie trailer reactions because we've been meaning to
yes.
do that. So, in our next episode, we're actually going to cover our thoughts on Fantastic Four First Steps because we still haven't seen the trailer yet.
Yeah.
And also do Daredevil Born Again.
Mhm.
And I believe there's a Jurassic World trailer out there.
Jurassic World. Yes. Um, so we will give you all that review. So stay with us on that. Um, we're still trying. I don't know if this is definitive yet. I will still talk to my co-host about it. Happy 50th anniversary to SNL. Just wanted
Yeah,
to say that their 50th anniversary was, I believe, Saturday. I think it was.
not actually Sunday
It was
because
Sunday.
what they did on Saturday
Yeah.
was they re-aired the first episode from 1975 with George Carlin as the host.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Now, some of you may remember the stories about the first episode, especially if you saw Jason Reitman's movie Saturday Night,
Hmm.
where the first episode of Saturday Night Live went horribly wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Obviously, those who worked at the show at that period know what really happened. I'm
Hmm.
pretty sure that the movie was very accurate for the first episode. Um, but yeah, 50th anniversary. I also have a personal history with this show as well because my mom, Andrea Miller, actually worked on the show for 13 years
Hmm.
as the makeup artist.
Yes, she
She
did.
did a lot of the guest hosts.
Hmm. Yeah. Um. So great for her. That was great opportunity for her. From what I hear, she did a tremendous job on the show.
Plus, she did get nominated for an Emmy.
Yeah.
I mean,
There you go. That's awesome. But yes, if we'll probably do a SNL 50th anniversary tribute episode.
yeah,
We'll keep you updated on that if we do that or not, but we'll keep you updated on it.
yeah, absolutely. And we still haven't seen Captain America: Brave New World, but we're going to see that. We're not going to pay attention to the critics like we've
Mhm.
always said. Let's just judge the movie for ourselves. So
Yes.
far from the audience, I've been hearing very good things about it, and it's already meet expectations at the box office.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, it's off to a pretty good start. I'm pretty sure the story was probably, struggle here and there, but we'll judge that for ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, look, I was excited from the trailer. I mean, I didn't really see anything in the trailer that didn't um didn't bring me down. I mean, they could have left Red Hulk out of that. I wish I would have not seen that until the movie. But
Yeah, I'm just curious to see how Sam Wilson, an ordinary man who has no super soldier serum in him, is handling the Red Hulk.
yeah, that's going to be a challenge. Um,
Yeah, so I think it's a challenge he's definitely gonna show, and he's clearly gonna step up as his role as Captain America because
mhm.
now he's a leader. So obviously the role has changed, and I'm like, let's see, let's go for it, let's see it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting to see it. I mean, I'm sure he's going to be a tremendous leader. And I'm really curious and excited to see what his future looks like as Captain America. So I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, I did hear rumors that, well, actually was confirmed by uh, the actor. Um, they're going to start shooting the next two Avengers movies within the next year
Hmm.
in London.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be at Lovely Pinewood Studios.
Okay. All right. I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Um, again, I've Robert coming back as Doctor Doom. I mean, he's most likely going to be the villain in Avengers, so that's going to be difficult to see. But
it's going to be interesting to see that, but we definitely want to see Fantastic Four to see how that measures up, and also how's that connected to the Avengers movies?
yeah,
Because obviously that does connect.
yeah, yeah, it does. But
More on that in the next episode.
yes, yeah, we'll go over the next episode. We'll go over the trailer. We'll watch the trailer with you guys. Go over reactions. And looking forward to it. Looking forward to the
Yeah,
future of it. So,
absolutely. Well, I think that's going to be it for us tonight. I'm Ian Miller,
I'm Andrew Smith.
and this has been Media Talk with Moan Smith. Have a good night, folks.
Night, guys.
If you'd like to follow us on YouTube, just hit that like button and subscribe.